What up, guys? Live Eventually, checking in. Nice to meet you. Today we're going to touch on a very, very sensitive topic, the downfall of living paycheck to paycheck, guys. Things are getting out of hand right now in America, guys, and a lot of Americans are living paycheck to paycheck. We're going to address this episode today.
All right, the reality of Americans living paycheck to paycheck. Here's a fact, guys. 78% of Americans are living paycheck to paycheck. Guys, this doesn't just include people in the lower middle class or people in poverty on food stamps, people in the middle class, even the upper middle class. This includes all across the board, guys. 78% of Americans are living paycheck to paycheck. We're talking doctors, we're talking lawyers, teachers, etc. All the way across the board, people are struggling, living paycheck to paycheck for various reasons. You know that 60% of Americans don't even have a $1,000 emergency fund. It's crucial that we start taking in this information and preparing for the future so we're not left in a hole, possibly, that may be coming.
So, what's the cause of Americans living paycheck to paycheck? Is it the cost of living going up out of nowhere? Inflation is a real thing. Is it the cost of food going up? Or is it on the people themselves, right? Is it the fact that America, we strive on consumerism, right? We're the only ones to celebrate things such as Black Friday and Shop Till You Drop and Cyber Monday and things of that nature, guys. So what is the cause of Americans living paycheck to paycheck? Is it on the government or is it on the actual people of the government?
It's somewhere in the middle. So let's look at both sides of everything going on right now. Price of food, price of rent, utilities, they're all skyrocketing, right? And then you look at the other side. Consumerism is skyrocketing up, going to the moon. You have people who have more money on their feet or more money in their closet than they necessarily have in their bank account. They're in heaps of credit card debt. And then the other side, you can't even afford to buy a home, so you're paying someone else to rent out a property instead of buying an asset to where you are investing in yourself over time. So there are pros and cons of both sides, but in order to ensure your safety net, you have to make sure you're tracking your spending, how much money you're saving. Refer to other videos that we have because that is the best way you can protect yourself against maybe the government increasing prices, taking more out of your paycheck, etc.
Guys, let's get back to it, right? This is the reality of living paycheck to paycheck. And the reality of living paycheck to paycheck, it adds on unwanted stress, right? You get unwanted stress onto your life. You're somewhat living in the danger zone. You're living paycheck to paycheck. You don't know what's around the corner. Is it good news? Is it bad news? You have no safety net, guys. So most importantly, we're going to be practical here. You want to cut down your expenses as best you can, even if that means moving in with your parents or living with a roommate or multiple roommates, right? People you don't even know, but be safe, right? But you want to cut down your expenses, cut down those bad habits, cut back on consumerism, right? If you don't need it and it's something that you want, we gotta have to start making discrepancies and decisions based on what we really need. So guys, we must cut back, take a step back, and be responsible adults.
Guys, you have to stop your foolishness. You gotta cut it out. You gotta get rid of it. You gotta grow up. You gotta become the person you wanna be and stop setting yourself behind. That means you need to set a budget. That means you need to stop putting a lot of things on your credit card. Stop going out partying, drinking excessively, smoking, whatever it may be that's setting you back from being the person you want to be, from having wealth, from going on fabulous trips and things like that because you're recklessly spending money on a Supreme t-shirt or a Louis Vuitton purse or whatever it may be. Make sure that you're cutting some of these things out and you're saying no. Successful people say no when they don't have certain things, but they find a way to get there in a correct pattern. They don't just go out and recklessly put the money on their card. They don't recklessly just go on that trip knowing that when they get back home, they won't be able to afford rent. So stop buying those Drake tickets. Stop going to see Kendrick, whatever it may be. Just cut out the foolishness, buckle down, make a budget, start investing, get to it.
The reality of it is this, guys. Your skill set doesn't necessarily match your habits of spending, right? So a lot of times you guys may need to increase your skill set, right? And then for those guys who are making those six-figure marks but still find themselves living paycheck to paycheck, that's nothing but your ego and a case of Jones-itis, right? Trying to keep up with the Joneses. So this could be easily solved if we just take a step back and evaluate ourselves, guys, right? Because at the end of the day, we all live in America for the most part. Everyone's watching this from a first world country, and you have an opportunity to increase your skill set daily. You have an opportunity to make money freely, right? You can go on these apps. You can do a myriad of things, guys, to make more money, guys. So at the end of the day, this is the harsh reality of living paycheck to paycheck. We got a lot of videos on how to increase your skill set, a lot of videos on making money on the side, as well as a lot of videos just being responsible adult with various budgets, right? Budgets so you can invest, budgets so you can retire early, things of that nature, guys. So take advantage, live adventurously, like, comment, subscribe below. The world's yours.